Every night at exactly 9:17 p.m., traffic slowed on Maplewood Road. Not because of a signal. Not because of construction. But because of a dog. Drivers began to recognize him, a medium-sized mixed breed with short brown fur, one white paw, and eyes that looked far too human. He sat perfectly still on the cracked sidewalk near the old bus stop, never barking, never chasing cars. Just waiting. Some people called him Road Dog. Others called him Buddy. Most didn't call him anything at all. They just passed by. For weeks, he returned to the same spot. Rain or shine. Cold wind or summer heat. Always at night. Always alone. No collar. No leash. No human in sight. At first, people assumed he was lost. Then they assumed he was abandoned. But they were wrong. A silent routine. Claire Thompson noticed him first. She worked late shifts at a medical supply warehouse and took Maplewood Road every night. The first time she saw the dog, she slowed down instinctively, worried he might dart into traffic. But he didn't move. He simply sat there, ears alert, eyes fixed on the empty road ahead, as if expecting someone. The second night, he was there again. Third night too. Same spot. Same posture. Same time. Claire rolled down her window once and softly called, "Hey, boy." The dog turned his head, looked at her for a brief moment, then faced the road again. That's when she felt it. This dog wasn't lost. He was waiting. Small acts of kindness. Word spread slowly. A jogger left a bowl of water near the bus stop. Someone else placed a few treats. A security guard from a nearby store sat with him once during his break. The dog accepted food politely but never left his spot for long. He ate quickly, drank water, then returned to his position, sitting upright, staring down the road. If anyone tried to lead him away, he resisted. Not aggressively. Just firmly. Calmly. Like someone who knew exactly where he needed to be. And why? The first clue. One night, a thunderstorm rolled in hard and fast. Claire saw the dog soaked, shivering, still sitting there. That night, she parked her car. She grabbed an umbrella, a blanket, and approached slowly. "It's okay," she whispered, kneeling a few feet away. "You don't have to be out here." The dog looked at her, really looked this time. And that's when she saw it. Around his neck was a faded red bandana, nearly torn apart by time and weather. Written on it, barely visible, were two words in black ink. "Wait here." Claire's chest tightened. "Who told you that?" she murmured. The dog lowered his head slightly, but didn't move. A story the town forgot. The next morning, Claire couldn't let it go. She posted a photo of the dog and the bandana in a local community group online. Within hours, comments flooded in. Then one message stood out. "That looks like Max." The comment was from an older man named Henry Walsh. Claire messaged him immediately. Henry replied with a story no one expected. Max and the bus stop. 2 years earlier, an elderly man named Thomas Reed used Maplewood Road daily. Thomas wasn't rich. He wasn't famous. But everyone remembered him. He walked with a limp and always wore a brown jacket, even in summer. And by his side, always, was his dog, Max. Every evening, Thomas waited at that exact bus stop. Not to catch a bus. But to greet his daughter. She worked 2 jobs and passed by every night at 9:17 p.m. on her way home. She didn't stop, just slowed down, waved, smiled. That moment was Thomas's favorite part of the day. And Max sat beside him. Every night. Until one night. Thomas didn't show up. The night everything changed. That night, there was an accident. A sudden medical emergency. An ambulance. Sirens in the dark. Thomas was taken to the hospital and never returned home. Max was there. He watched the ambulance doors close. He watched the lights fade into the night. And then, he waited. Because Thomas had told him to. Wait here. Max didn't understand hospitals. He didn't understand death. He only understood loyalty. So every night, Max returned to the bus stop. Waiting for the man who never came back. Waiting because love told him to. A community awakens. The story spread fast. Local news picked it up. Neighbors started visiting. Flowers appeared at the bus stop. People sat with Max at night so he wouldn't be alone. But the question remained. What happens now? The hardest goodbye. Claire knew the truth. Waiting forever wasn't living. She contacted Thomas's daughter, Emily. Emily cried when she saw Max again. I thought he ran away, she said softly, kneeling and holding him. I didn't know he was still waiting for us. That night, Emily went with Max to the bus stop. She sat where her father once sat. She waited until 9:17. Then she whispered through tears. It's okay, Max. You don't have to wait anymore. Max stood up. For the first time in 2 years. He walked away from the bus stop. A new beginning. Today, Max lives with Emily. He sleeps on a soft bed near the window. But every evening at sunset, he still sits quietly for a moment, looking toward the road. Not waiting. Just remembering. Because love never disappears. It only changes shape.